So when you're looking for salmon in a store or something, or when you're buying it, what you're really looking for is something that is pretty fresh. So you can either look at the eyes and make sure that they're nice and clear. They may have a little bit of haziness to them, but they shouldn't be opaque. You really want to see them nice and clear and translucent for the most part. The other thing you want to look for is the gills. The gills should always have some really nice color to them, whether really a vibrant red or an orange. It's always really nice. But if they really start kind of turning brown or grayish, you really don't want to eat that. So it just means that they've been out of the water a little bit. But you can always check by the eyes, check for smell, and always make sure that it's okay if they're a little slippery. You just don't want them to be too gooey. You really want them to have just a little bit of smoothness to them. When you're you're also buying them, you can, if they let you, you might want to just give it a quick smell, because you want something that's going to be really nice and fresh, almost no smell at all. If you're getting at something that smells a little bit like low tide, or something that just kind of has, if there's any question, there's no question. That's really kind of the best way to think about it. It should just be something where you're like, wow, that's really fresh and clean. So that's what you're looking for when you're buying salmon. Some ways to prepare salmon. Some people just like to bake it, cut little steaks out of it and throw it right in the oven with some butter, some dill, herbs, whatever you want. Searing it is always great, and also grilled salmon is always really nice. Salmon is one of those nice fatty skin and thicker pieces of fish where it does really well on the grill. So just make sure that grill is really clean so it doesn't stick and hot enough. Also, if you got a really good piece, just searing it and keeping it raw in the center is really, really nice. You can even do sushi with it as well. When I buy salmon, I like to go to places where I really know we're gonna be able to get something that's really fresh. So if you have a local fish market, or you maybe something like we have here in New York called the Fulton Fish Market, they actually get fresh fish every day in off the boats, and it's a really nice way to be able to get really good whole fish. If you're not really sure, I know there's places in Seattle as well, kind of like Seattle Fish Market, really wonderful, or Pike Market. If otherwise, you might want to just do some web searches and really kind of find out where some local people have some really great fish for you to buy. And then always kind of do your own little tests. And if you start feeling like they're comfortable to buy fish from, then you should definitely go for it. But try to avoid getting frozen stuff that's just sitting in markets and you just don't know how long it's been there for.